This is a Minecraft prison, and I was stuck inside and nowhere to go. Here's how I escaped. So as soon as I started, I saw a few logs and some planks that I immediately started to break. Upon breaking it, I realized that there was a 1-block bedrock hole leading to another room. Immediately, I knew what to do. I had to make myself a trap door. Crawling into the next room, I realized that my trap door was gone and that there was nothing in this room for me to get out of. I saw the exit for the room over in the corner, but I still had no way to get out. Until I realized that I can close the door and get on top of it and then leave peacefully. After this, I entered the third room. Inside the chest, I found 1 bucket of lava, 1 cobblestone, and 1 stick. But while I opened the chest, I realized that there was an item frame with an ice block on the side, which I also collected. After this, it was pretty obvious what I had to do. With the ice and the lava, I had to clearly make a cobblestone generator. Then I used the cobblestone and the stick, made a lever, and got to the other side. In this next room, there was a crafting table with a wooden sword with a very specific durability. Only enough to break 4 string, which I used to make wool to get into the next room. In the following room, there were a bunch of red mushrooms and brown mushrooms, and a very suspicious black stone button. Upon pressing the button, I got a cornflower, which I realized I could use to make suspicious stew. But then I realized something. I don't actually have to make the suspicious stew. All I had to do was use the crafting table and the slab, and I got up perfectly. In the next room, we had a bed and a shulker, and a huge passageway up, and then once you cross that over, another passageway down where you had to fall and basically do a dropper, which I definitely didn't fail. Now in the next level, there was a pretty decently sized room with a crafting table, glass, which was very oddly placed, and a jukebox. Once I broke the crafting table, there was a long tunnel at the end of which was a barrel with a disc in it. I used the disc, put it in, and jammed out. After that, we got right back into work. I got the logs and went all the way up to the next room. In this room, there was a chest with 3 blocks of raw copper and a log. I then used the iron pickaxe on the wall and broke all the ores in the room. Then I smelted the 4 iron that I had mined. I saw a very suspicious hole, but I couldn't figure out what to do with it or what it had to do with me, so I kind of ignored it. With the 4 iron ingots and 3 blocks of raw iron, I had no idea what to do, and then it struck me. If I just used my 2 iron ingots, I could make a pressure plate and leave easily. And that's exactly what I did. In this room, there was a bunch of sand with dead bushes on top. And then I broke the sand to realize there was an iron door there. Then I used the 1 stone that was on the ceiling, made a lever, and got into the next room. To exit this room, there was another iron door, upon which I realized I still had 2 remaining iron ingots, which I used to make a pressure plate and leave. After which I realized that in the chest there were 17 iron nuggets that I completely wasted. The next room was pretty simplistic. There were 4 amethyst shards, which I had to make into an amethyst block, and I could get out easily. The room after this one, though, was a little tough. After breaking the dirt, there was a barrel with 3 seeds in it. Then I used the hoe that was found in the water and planted my seeds and got a bunch of hay bales. And this is where the tricky part came in, guys. There was no tricky part. Yeah, basically I just had to make hay bales, get the dirt, and basically go up this hole right here. Once I got up, there was a room with an enderman spawner, which was not active because of a glowstone in that room. Also, there was a room across me, which was clearly the place that I was supposed to exit this room out of. So, I obviously used my big brain, got some ender eyes, and teleported over to the next side. In this room, there was a chest with 64 gravel, 2 dirt, and 1 log. I didn't really know what to do with this because at first I thought I had to use the gravel and kind of no-scope onto the next room, but then I realized that would have just been a bad idea because I would have fallen into the void and lost all my items. So I decided to do a big brain move again. I used the log and made it very difficult for myself and did parkour. Could I have done it easier? Yes. Did I? No, because I'm like that. And in here were a lot of things. There were 3 paintings, a brewing stand, and in the chest was a bow with 64 arrows, and opposite it was a target block which I obviously had to shoot arrows at. Once I shot the arrows at it, it dropped a bunch of things. It dropped sand, nether wart, a magma cube, and blaze pouch. And obviously I had to use all these items in order to make a fire res potion and jump into the lava pool right there. But there was one thing remaining. Any Minecraft veteran would know that Minecraft paintings are always sus. I broke all the paintings and lo and behold, there was a secret room behind the painting. Following the room led me to an April Fool's joke. Sadly. Anyways, I made my fire res potion, got down, And I had successfully escaped the prison. And I escaped on a floating llama. I mean, hello? This was basically like the hippogriff from Harry Potter.